So for those of you who are interested in moving to Germany, this is really good news. Hello zusammen, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are all having an awesome day so far. For those of you who don't know me, what's up? My name is Diana and I make videos all about my life here in Berlin, Germany. I have been living here for over 2 years now, and pretty much on my channel you can find everything about Germany, culture shocks, my experiences here, my thoughts. So if you guys are interested in sticking around, definitely feel free to hit subscribe down below and set the notifications so you can see when I do post new videos, which is every week. But yeah, that is my little quick intro. But for today, I wanted to answer a question that I've been getting a lot, more specifically on our Facebook community, This German Life. And it is about the new immigration laws that just passed in the middle of December. So let's talk about this. I know a lot of you are very curious. Some of you are a bit worried about what's happening. So I'm going to try my best to break it down and explain from what I've had a chance to read up about. But of course, if you have any thing that you want to add, definitely let us know in the comments, or even better, feel free to join the Facebook community because a lot of people have questions there too, and your opinions and thoughts are always welcome. So pretty much what happened is on December 19th, Merkel's cabinet passed a new law officially that allows employers to hire non-skilled, non-EU workers a lot easier. So this has been talked about for a while. We first heard about this back in October, but the law officially passed on December. So essentially the reason why this has been such a huge topic is because Germany is in a bit of a slump right now in terms of job opportunities and vacancies in the job market, because Germany has a very low birth rate, and also they are lacking in a lot of areas to find people to work in these areas. So opportunities for plumbers, carpenters, electricians, things like that, they are really lacking in a lot of workers within the country to fill up those positions. So because of this, the government took a look at it and decided to pass this law. Now I know that there's a lot of controversy that comes along with this. I'm not going to get into this. I'm simply just stating the facts and again what I know, but feel free to share your opinions below. That is why the comment section is opened. So for those of you who are interested in moving to Germany, this is really good news because now it makes it a lot easier for employers to hire these non-skilled workers. Now before this whole law was implemented, the priority was really given to skilled workers and those with a higher education. So those were really the only type of people that the federal government was allowing to get visas and letting them come into the country for full-time employment. Also from an employer standpoint, having this law passed makes it so much easier for them to do the hiring. So essentially what would have happened before is an employer or potential employer would look at your CV and your criterias and your passport and such, and essentially they would give priority in these 3 orders, and they would have to do this by the law. The first thing that they had to do is give priority first to the German citizens who met the qualifications. Second would be EU citizens, and then finally, if the position could not be filled by either of the two, then they had the option, or it was more likely that they would be able to hire and get a visa for non-EU citizens. So as you can see, it made it quite difficult. They had to go through this whole list, and even if you were the most skilled non-EU citizen, your chances of getting a visa, a work permit, were extremely low. So yeah, I think this is really great news, especially if Germany is going through this slump and they can't really find people within the country or within the EU to fill in these positions. I think it's great that they're giving opportunities to those outside of the country to come in and contribute to the economy. So big thumbs up on my part for that. Another thing that has come into effect with this law is that if you seek to find a job here, and again, you are not an EU citizen, it is a lot easier for you to get a visa, and you have the option to stay in here, so in the country, I should say, and you have up to 6 months to find a job. So that's really, really great. You have quite a bit of time to find a job. Now, as far as I know, the main requirements that are needed for this is that you have some sort of higher education or certification in the skill that you have, and you also know the language. Now, not a lot has been said about the level of the language. It doesn't say, specific, if you have to be completely fluent, have a full certification, or, even B1, but that is some of the requirements. Now, again, this may change as more things or more information starts to come out when the law is fully implemented. But that's as far as I know. Again, feel free to correct me. I think it's amazing. Personally, for me, coming to Germany has given me such a different perspective. It has given me so many opportunities, and I love living here. I love learning about the culture, and I love contributing to the economy here because I think it's such a great place. So yeah, I think it's awesome. And for those of you who are in the process of looking for a job or considering making the move, this is really, really good news. So I am excited to see how this develops and continues to develop as Germany starts to open up their doors. I am Canadian, and we are very, very accepting of immigrants and what they contribute to our country. So I think it's just a really great move for Germany as well. So yeah, that is pretty much what I wanted to share. Again, if you have any thoughts, or you want to share maybe some more facts about this that maybe I didn't have a chance to touch on, please feel free to write them in the comments. And of course, feel free to join the Facebook group as well, because there are a lot of people who are looking to move here. They have questions, or even those who are currently living in the country, and they need some guidance as they navigate through Germany and building a life here. So yeah, I will leave the link to the Facebook group down below. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit different than what I normally talk about, but I thought it was important, especially since I was getting a lot of questions about it. I wanted to discuss it a bit more. But again, if you guys haven't already, please don't forget to hit subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Have an awesome day. Tschüss!